Hello, welcome. Today let's try to solve another Leetcode problem, 1220, called Vowels Permutation. So for the vowels, we have A, E, I, O, U. So there are some limitations for the next one. Yeah, we need to understand that each character is a lowercase, A, E, I, O, U. But for A, it can only be followed by E. And for E, it can only be followed by A and I. And for I, may not be followed by any other I. So it means except I, it can followed by A, E, O, U. And for O, it can only be followed by I and U. And for U, may only be followed by A. So this is the conditions for each of the characters. Yeah, basically for me, I'm going to use DP. Let me explain my solution for this problem. Basically, there's a sequence for my characters. It will be A, E, I, O, U. And there are some conditions for which characters would follow. So yeah, for me, I'm going to use a DP array like DP 0, 0. Let me prepare a DP array. So DP 0, 0, and 0 to represent each of the characters. Yeah, so this is my DP array. So the first position means it's a character A. The second condition E and I and O and U. So this is my representation of the DP array. From the beginning, I'm gonna set it as 1 because even there's only the length of the string is 1, I'm gonna return the sum of the DP, so it will be 5. So this means I have a character A, here means I have character E, and this one means I, O, and U. Yeah, so this is for n equals to 1. But if n equals to 2, we need to check some conditions. Now, let's follow the conditions. So for the character A, it can only be followed by IE. So this will be followed. And for the character E, it will be followed by AI. And for I, it will be followed except I. It means A, E, O, U. And for character O, it will be followed by I, U. And for U, it will be followed by A. So this is the conditions. According to these limitations, I'm going to decide to use DP. So for the DP array, I'm going to use 1 times 5. So this means 5 characters. And how many rows do I have? So this is for the n. So I'm going to use bottom-up DP. So for the I'm going to calculate the second last row first. So this is the second last row first, and then until go to the first row. When n equals to 2. Yeah, I think I only need to prepare another example, then you can understand it. When n equal to 2, it will be something like this, because this will be the DP array. So it will be 2 times 5. Yeah, it means 2 rows and 5 columns. So for each of the columns means the character A, E, I, O, U. Yeah, now I'm going to calculate the second last row, because the last row, it is only be 1. Yeah, because this is the DP array. Then I'm going to calculate the second last row. It means here. Yeah, so for A, I can only followed by E. So where is my E? So E is here. And inside the value is 1. So I'm going to take the value of 1. So it means this place is 1. And what about E? E can follow by A and I. A is here. I is here. It is 1 plus 1. It means this value will be 2. And then I will be AEOU. So AEOU, it will be 4. Because 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is 4. And for this place, it can be followed by I and U. This one and this one, it means 2. And for the last one, U, it can be followed by I. And how many combinations for I? It is 1. So it will be 1 here. Yeah, what I need to return, I only need to return the sum of these values. So it will be 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. It is 10. So basically, this is how I'm going to calculate. It is called 2D matrix or 2D array, but it is a bottom up. Yeah. Now I'm going to calculate my DP to the array, and also I'm going to prepare a mod because it's a very big number and we have to use a mod 10 to the power of 9 plus 7. So this is, and then I'm going to calculate the second last row, it means here. And for the z, I'm going to have 5 positions. So for each one of them, it will represent a, e, I, o, u. So if z equals to 0, it means it is the character a. So a can followed by which character? It is e, right? A can followed by e, this character. Yeah, it means dpiz should equal to dpi plus 1 with index 1. It means this index. It means the character e is here. Yeah, and when z equals to 1 or 3, it means z equals to e or u or o. It means for e I can follow a and I. A is z minus 1. I is z plus 1. And for o, it's also the same. Yeah, o can follow iu. Yeah, so this is my o. O can follow I and u. It means z minus 1 and z plus 1. So for here, I'm check at the same time for z equals to 1 or 3. When z equals to 2, it means it's a I. If it is a I just need to calculate the sum of them except the I. So except this one, I'm going to calculate the sum of them. So this one is the sum of them. And then when z equals to 4, it means the character is u. I can only follow I. It means I will take an index 0. If I take index 0, it means I'm gonna take character. It will be followed. Yeah, it will follow. It will be followed by. It will be followed by I. Right? Yeah. Actually, this is one I'm calculating. So for analyzing, it will be top down like AE, AI. But for calculating, it will be bottom up because here will be the bottom. It will be A, E, I, O, U, and then from here it will be followed by our characters. Yeah, I think you can understand this by a lot of Leetcode problems by the pit house 1, pit house 2, and there are many other matrix problems. And basically it is similar, only there are more conditions you need to check. Yeah. Now let me run it to check if it works. As you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to check if it can pass all the testing cases. And by the way, the time complexity is n times 5. So basically, it is O(n). As you can see, it's pretty fast. Thank you for watching. If you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe. I will prepare more Leetcode problems like